Okay guys, so here there is another entry on this with the kernel in line with supply zone. So yeah, here we go. Like I said, some smart money traders don't trade with kernel, but I myself I trade with the Cosmo pattern, and I use it to as a confluence to confirm my point of interest like an order block or a supply zone. So here on EURUSD we have our QML and we have this here. Now, why am I looking at this? Higher time frame. Let me see. Yeah, on the 15 minutes, we have a reaction of this point of supply here. We have a drop, we have a base and a drop. The market pushed back up to our point of interest. Now, this is a confirmation entry on this area. So, on the 5 minutes, if it is refined, this is where you'll be looking at the supply zone, right? So the market tapped, went straight to that zone. You can see that here. So yeah, it went straight to our point of interest, the supply zone. Then it broke structure right here. So now this is a confirmation that the supply zone is valid and is more likely to hold our price. Like I said, not everybody is good with low time frame analysis. You understand? So, like I said, once you're being advanced in um, smart money concept, you can do your analysis on lower time frame and you can scalp a little profit off of that. So here we have the cost model right here, but you can see that clearly on the this is even clear here on the 3 minutes time frame. We have our area of supply after I tapped on that 5 minutes supply zone. So this is a clean one. And looking at this here, I can see that this here is an inducement. It's an inducement. There's a fake high that was created to, convince smart money traders that that is a high. But it didn't really tap into it did not even tap to our order block. So this here is an inducement. It's a fake high. Yeah, it's a fake high, and that was the reason I was looking at my QL because we have higher high here, we have higher low, we have higher high, we have higher low, we have higher high, we failed to create a higher low, then a little adjustment to create the inducement, and then we have the break of structure that happened here. Now looking here, you can see that we also have a point of resistance here. We do have points of resistance here where we have liquidity resting here. So this is a fake out zones. This is area of resistance. We have the buy side liquidity here. So what really happened here is we have a hunt on this, right? We have a hunt, it grab liquidity, tap into our supply zone, tap into our area of supply zone. And where is our area of supply zone is almost at the institutional price level 1.02161. So here this a clean trade and will be your take profit. You can place your take profit on this sell stop resting on this low, right? You can have your take profit on this sell stop. So this is a clean entry. This is a clean entry. First of all, and one thing is this here can convince smart money trader to see that has area supplied. There's another block, but this is fake high. We have an inducement. We have not yet tapped into our point of interest or supply over there, which is clean on the 3 minutes, and in the 2 minutes you can see how clean it is here on the 2 minutes. So tapped into our area of supply, and so and when did this happen? We see, I guess, around the London session. Yeah, I guess it happened on, sorry, it happened on the New York session. So you see that clean trade and how it's sort of an area can on what the lower time frame. So easy way to scalping trade. You can also take your the profit here. This is the opening price. The market opened for this area. So we have within the SM session. Then we have the London, and then we have the New York session. We tap into our QL and sold massively, and you can take profit of that area here. And looking at here, you can see we have a bunch of liquidity resting here. Okay, we have a bunch of liquidity resting here, and USD has been bearish, pretty bearish from this area. Look at here, we tap into this area of supply, and this to pull back, then it sold off, breaking structure. Supply was created after the drop base, and then we tap into that area, and we see the market also sell off from that area. So this is how I do analysis on the lower time frame, and this is how it's been done. But if you look on higher time frame, you won't actually see that. Like I said, not everyone is good, more comfortable to trade lower time frames. Most traders might be looking at this here, right? Has a point of interest to swing this trade since we have imbalance resting here. There is a base here. We have a base. This the area we saw on lower time frame that occurred, this sort of. Now, then the area it tapped up is even a fair value gap. It is an imbalance created on the 4-hour chart, but you won't even see that, right? So sometimes I do analysis and I take trade on where my lower time frames. Yeah, whenever I see an entry, I take a trade of that. So right here now, I'm also seeing what and order block tapped here. You can see an order block here. Going down to lower time frames, trying to see that clearly. Yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. It's not actually clear there on the 6 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. We have this area of an indecision candle. We have what? An indecision candle there. Still running down at the lower time frame. Lower time frame, we have this area there, a base. We have the drop, we have a base there, a little consolidation. And the 3 minutes, we have the base there, still running down on 2 minutes. There we have a base, right? We have a drop base, and we have a little drop from there. So yeah, that is how analysis is be done on lower time frames. That has been done on lower time frames. We have a breaker structure right over here. So this here might not even react here, because I might be also looking at this area that we have here, since we have series of high, low, high, low. So I'm looking at this area here. Well, look at that, has my Cosimodo QRL there. So there we have our supply. right here. Because this is where we have it tapped into the supply zone. Then we have a change of character right over here. We have a change of character right over here, right? So after change of character, we have a breaker structure in this area of demand, right? We have a breaker structure. This here is the area of demand because we have high, low. We have a breaker structure from there, leaving behind inefficiency. So this here, since it tapped into here fair value gap in an institutional order flow. So this is where it all happened. We have the breaker structure from there. 3 minutes. So this area supply on EURUSD. But you should be careful to trade doing, I would kind of say it's more suitable to trade during the London and the New York session. If this is approaching this area when it is not London open or New York session, I won't be entering off that trade. I won't, for my safety. So I won't enter that trade during what Asian session. Rather, I'll trade that during the New York or the London session, patiently waiting for that. So here so the area supply this here, yeah, area supply. So too much drawings here. Okay, too much drawings. Delete this, then delete this also. Yeah, so we have a clean chart, right? We have a clean chart. KML, we have tapped into 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the block, sold off, and we leave behind an area supply. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and then 2 minutes. So